long before Magellan, long before Spain. The Philippines was already a vibrant, organized, and global civilization. This is the real story of the islands before colonization, when the people ruled themselves, traded with kingdoms across Asia, and lived with honor, gold, and freedom. Filipinos lived in barangays, independent communities usually along rivers or coasts, ruled by a local datu or chieftain. Each barangay had its own rules, warriors, and trading system. Men and women were both respected, and babelans, women or men acting as spiritual leaders, held major influence. People wore clothing made of pineapple or abaca fibers, and some were covered in tattoos, so fierce that Spaniards called them the painted people. Pre-colonial Filipinos weren't isolated. They were part of global trade. They traded gold, pearls, spices, and beeswax with China, India, Borneo, Japan, and the Arab world. Chinese records from the Song dynasty mention trading with the Philippines as early as the 900s. They used coins, weights, and barter systems. Ships called balangays carried goods and warriors across the seas. They even reached as far as Vietnam and Indonesia. Pre-colonial Filipinos were rich in gold, literally. From necklaces and belts to death masks, gold was everywhere. They wrote using Baybayin, a native script that predates Spanish colonization. Spiritually, they believed in Bathala, the supreme god, and Anitos, or spirits of nature and ancestors. Rituals were guided by babaylans and included offerings, dances, and chants. They lived in balance with nature and believed in the soul's journey after death. Women in ancient Philippines could own property, lead rituals, divorce their husbands, and become leaders. Society had classes: the maharlika, or nobles, tamawa, or freemen, and alipin, or servants, but movement between classes was possible. It wasn't a perfect world, but it was organized, spiritual, and proudly Filipino. The Philippines didn't begin in 1521, and it began long before, in the waves, the forests, the fire, and the spirit of its people. We were not discovered, we already existed. Remember the roots. Honor the ancestors. This is the true beginning of the Philippines. Like and follow for more untold stories of our history.